Hey, and welcome back to Ask TJ About Marketing. I'm your host, Terry Johnson from Terry Johnson Online, and I have a marketing agency, and you can find me at terryjohnsononline.com. Go over there and find out all the good information you need to know about marketing, branding, and content marketing. Okay, so let's get into today's show. Let's get right into today's question. What is a target audience? I'm glad you asked. A target audience is simply a group of people that may be interested in a business. They also may be likely customers, and that is a good thing because when you're online with your business on social media and you're creating content, you're doing that in order to attract the right audience. The right audience is simply your target audience. Those people who want to hear from you and are possibly interested in what your business has to offer. Now, a target audience is a group of people who are likely to become customers of your business. Now, target audience, they have similar demographics, which is just information and data about their their background. These demographics are simply traits that they share. It could be age, it could be gender, it could be location, it could be education level, how many people are in their family, and different things like that. Just identifiers that allow us to group them with similar traits. Now, this demographic information can help you identify your target audience because it'll make it easier for you to find out the places that they're likely to hang out online and offline. This information allows you to define your core customer, and that information allows you to create a marketing strategy that works in the right way to grow your business. Now, you want to get as much information as you possibly can. You want to be very specific because that information is going to help you when you're creating content and also when you're getting ready to run ads and attract this target audience. Now, finding a target audience helps you with your budget and with your time, because if you know who you're talking to, you're not going to waste a lot of time or spend a lot of money trying to talk to people who aren't interested in your business or in what you have to offer. You want to define your target audience because, well, everybody's not your customer. I know you hear that a lot. People say, everybody's my customer from age 8 to 80. And like, nope, that's too wide of an audience. You need to be targeted in order to make sure that your content is engaging and reaching the right person, because what you're looking for is to grow an audience of people who are going to be potential customers. Where do you stand? It has to be relevancy. You have to have a specific value. It can't just be a generic thing. Oh, I'm just going to sell to everybody. We're not doing that. You have to sell to a specific audience. And we talked about that, having a specific targeted audience. It saves you time and headache because you're not wasting your time trying to sell to the unsellable, something that nobody wants. Now, you may be asking, why do I need a target audience? As I said before, everybody's not your customer. So you need to reach the right person at the right time in the right place. Having a target audience allows you to refine and define your content in such a way that it's going to target the right people. So we started talking about your marketing plan and getting your message across. I believe that was the last thing we talked about your messaging, and I was saying be you, because that is a key to your messaging, because that's how you connect with your audience. So now we're going to talk about defining your audience. How do you define your audience? How do you find who you're going to talk to? Because you got your messaging, you refine that, and it's on point. So now you have to figure out who are you talking to. Now, this is the deal. You hear everybody says, well, who is your audience? And they say everyone. And I go, nope. Because if you have a message that is just generic to everybody, you're not going to catch anybody. You're not going to connect with anybody. You're not going to get anybody to pay attention to your messaging, your business, what you're about. Right? So that makes sense. And we always use fishing analogies. You're gonna throw your net out in the ocean, you're gonna get all kind of fish. But the fishermen that go out on the different boats, they know which area to go to get tuna or this or this type of fish. They know where they hang out. So when they cast their net, guess what's in the net? Tuna. Not we went over. That looks like a good spot. Let's throw the net over there and see what we get. That's not how it's done with the commercial fishermen that have these boats that go out. They know, they have sonar, they have direction, they have GPS, they know where to go in the ocean. Well, the school of tuna is over there at this time of day, and we go there, we're going to put our net in the ocean, and we're going to bring it up, and it's going to be full of tuna. See? So that's how it works. You don't say everybody. You say you're going to have a specific, you're going to have a specific demographic, which means male, female, or they. We have, different gender pronoun now. So whatever that is. And then you're going to determine an age range. You're going to determine a location. It could be a country. It could be a state. It could be a city. It could be a town. It could be a village. Whatever it is, you're doing the research to find that. And then you're going to say, hey, well, what do they do for a living? Are they a stay-at-home mom, or do they go to the office, or they remote worker, or whatever? We have different things now. So you want to figure all that. And also their income and their education. Those are the basic demographics. All right. So when you figure all of that out, then you want to get even further into psychographics, which is how they behave, how that target person that you're reaching behaves, because you're reaching a target person, not a group of people, not just everybody in the United States. You can't do that. You have to narrow it down, because that helps you refine your message that will target them. That's why it's called target audience. And you're talking to one person, not a whole bunch of people. Why? Because it's easier to talk to one person who has all of the specifics and the things that that's why we're doing it. That's why you're saying it's a male or female or other, or you're saying that they live here, that they're in this age group. And then you refine it further by saying, what kind of books do they like? What do they do on their downtime? Now, speaking of the right people, if you have a group of people that you identified through demographics, and you're saying, hey, well, these are my people, they might be interested in my business. Well, this is going to help you understand your customers even more, because you're going to have them gathered into an audience, a place where you can ask them questions. You can find out more information on their wants, needs, and desires. And that helps you grow the business, because you can create more products and services to meet the needs that they have. So what you want to do is you want to tailor your product, tailor your messages to this group. It helps you better define them as an audience. When you understand your customers, you can better meet their needs and find out exactly what it is that you can provide. You want to meet them in the middle. You want to have your business, your products and services meet their needs, wants, and desires. That's a perfect match. So having a target audience leads to cost efficiency for your business. As I said before, everybody's not your customer, so you're not wasting time and money trying to attract those who will never be interested in your business. They're just not going to do it. So you need to have a target audience where you are targeting those people and you're saying, hey, I could spend less time and less money trying to reach out to them because they're already interested in my industry and my niche, and I can just work on better engagement with them in order to turn them into customers. So what you don't want to do is waste time and money on people who are not going to be interested in your business. Just period. Just get rid of the everybody is your customer statement that I hear everywhere. Let's just get rid of that. By having a target audience, your messaging will be more effective online because, as I said before, you're not wasting it on trying to reach a broad audience. You can focus on a small targeted audience and you get to know their wants, needs, and desires. You can talk to them in a language, in a way that's going to reach them and engage them. The messaging will be on point because it's something they want to hear. So that makes a more effective marketing strategy than trying to reach everybody. Now, you're not going to figure out everything that this person likes or your target audience likes because they're different people. Some people might want to, well, we're not going to the movies. Some people are, I'm not. But some people may want to go into to research a vacation for next year. Or they want to go to a certain place, or they want to do a certain thing. And you know that because you have interaction with them and you researching this online, right? So you want to find out, what I'm saying is you want to get as much data as you can on this person, because when you talk to this one person, it radiates out, right? They talk to, people talk to each other. So if you reach this one person in your target audience, they're going to help you spread the word by saying, hey, I follow so-and-so on Instagram and they had a post about something that I was interested in, or on TikTok or on Facebook, and when you find something that interests you or connects with you, what do? You share it. So that's what social media really is about, is sharing information, sharing messaging. So you as a business owner have to have your messaging on point as much as you can. And this involves research and analytics, which you both have access to. So you have access to, if you have a website, you have Google Analytics. If you have social media accounts, you have analytics. Every social media account has analytics. We've talked about that several times. I've showed you where to find it on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. If you're using Pinterest, they have analytics if you have the business account. Let's see, are we missing one? I think Snapchat has a little bit. TikTok has analytics I believe if you have the business account. So your data is there. You gotta find it. So that's what we're talking about. You're gonna take those steps to help you define your audience, because you want your message to hit the target. You don't want to miss it. When you're playing darts, you don't want to miss the board or be outside of the bullseye. It's important to reach as many people as you can, but you're just wasting time and effort trying to reach those, or reaching those, sending out messaging to those who aren't going to be receptive to it. You need to find those people who are going to be receptive to your message, because they're going to focus on what you're saying, what you're offering online, and that attention is going to draw them into, draw them closer to you, where you can get into that customer journey where you're building a relationship, showing them that you understand them and you have the information or the product or service that they need, and they're going to want to engage with you more and more online. That leads to, hey, come on over to my website. come on over to my e-commerce store, or come over to the place where I'm selling something, the product or service that's going to benefit you. When you have targeted audience, you can have a targeted message, and you're not wasting time trying to sell the unsellable. So that leads us into, how do I find my target audience? Well, you need to think about, what are the things that they're doing? What are the issues that they're having? The problems that need solving? Where are they going to look for that information? You want to be the resource, and you also want to do some research to find out what questions they have. What do they need? Where are they? What are the things that they do during the day? All of the answers to these questions are going to help you define your target audience online. Now, defining a target audience is going to take some research, but luckily we got lots of tools to do that. I mean, you got Twitter, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, Pinterest, you name it. They're there. So you have to go and do some investigative research. That means go and hang out on these social media platforms, ask some questions, get some dialogue going, get in the comments, see what's going on. Also, here's another tip. You can also go to Amazon.com and get more information on your target audience, because Amazon is full of information in the form of books. There are tons of books on every subject. So all you have to do is do a little digging, do a little research, read some comments, and you'll have some answers to the questions that your customers are going to have. Now, doing all of this research and all of this fact finding and information is for your benefit, to help you craft the right messaging. So if you don't know the questions they have, you can't provide the right answers. So you need to do a little research, do some information digging, see what's going on, keep an ear out, listen to what's being said online. Now, you don't have to spend all day doing this. I always recommend that you spend 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, and if you can, in the middle of the day, another 15 minutes. Just do some digging, just do a little bit of searching and finding interesting questions and comments and what's going on, and you'll find what you need eventually. So it may take a little work in the beginning, but once you get a hang of it, you'll be able to know where to go to get this information that's going to help you define your target audience. Now, the key word with your target audience is understanding. You want to understand everything you can possibly find out and know about them. That means the demographics I mentioned, and their psychographics, which is behavior. How do they behave online? What are the things that are keeping them up at night? What are the things that they worried about? Where are they hanging out? All of these things will give you the answers you seek. That's going to help you building this target audience, because this is going to make it easier when you're creating your content and your messaging to attract more people into your target audience. So remember, identifying your target audience is a key component of building your marketing strategy that's going to help you grow your business online. So you want to get this information, and really, you don't have to do this over and over. Once you get a basic understanding of your target audience, the rest of the work is just refining it and fine-tuning it and listening out for any changes in trends or anything that's new and upcoming with your audience. Just keep an ear out for the conversations that's going online, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, and your marketing strategy is going to be the best one that you can create to grow your business online. All right, so I hope this information was helpful. I hope the answer to this question has been cleared up. I try to keep everything simple, clear, so you understand it, so you can put it into practice. That's what this is all about. Getting the basic information that you need so you don't have any confusion, and you can get your marketing strategy off the ground and grow your business with that marketing strategy. All right. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.